All right. Oh, now let me know if you tuned in out there. Let me know if you tuned in. Get in the chat right now as we have the preview, baby. First day meetings just went down. We're going to talk to Brian, of course, from Buff Zone and local reporter doing everything there, covering the Buffaloes, athletics, and such. We're going to come together, get a little insight. And we're going to be talking to Uncle Neely next on our Uncle Chico show. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Get in the chats right now. Hit me up. Let me know y'all checking in and where you checking in from. Y'all know how we do it. We're back in full effect. It is football season officially. If you don't know, now you know. It's football season officially, and we will be back on this thing on the regular. So be ready to tune in. If you haven't already, get in the comments. Get in the chat. I just put a link for the BigDogChico.myspreadshop.com where you can go and get you some if you haven't already to support the channel. Yes, sir. I'm up in this thing. Y'all know who it is. Big Dog Chico, the B-I-W, D-O-W, Chico to the C, and the place to be. Get right here. Get your ad to get on the show. Go up there. Donate to the show. Let everybody know that you support and you represent with your boy. And yeah, we here. It's hot. And I'm trying to get right for everybody out there. So stay tuned for the shows coming up as we're officially back in the saddle of things for football season. Coach Prime and the Buffaloes had their first meeting today. And so if you're on the West Coast, a little bit earlier to you. If you're on the East Coast, I know it's late night checking in, and we're getting it to you, the premium Primetime Buff Talk coverage to where you can get a whole recap of the day and what went on. Shout outs going down right now. Oh, now Warren Loans, Chi-Town representing. They're up in the building. Hit the like button. B said. Oh, now checking in from Maryland. Should I say Maryland? You know what I mean? Baltimore in the building and all surrounding areas. Chico, are you going to any practice? I might not go to a practice myself, but I will be speaking directly and bringing it to you directly, exclusively, insights from the practice with Brian, with Adam, and with Uncle Neely right here on the Big Dog Chico channel and also their channels respectively. The pregame show, Brian Howell and Adam with Buffstampede.com. So nowhere else on the internet can you go and get those three guys in one place giving you the insights. Nowhere else on the internet can you find Uncle Neely talking about Buff football and USA basketball. You feel me? Nowhere else on the internet where you can come to one channel and really get insights of what went on today. You can go to Well Off Media and watch it. You can go to Reach the People Media and watch it. But where you come to discuss it, it's going to be right here. Uncle Chico, Big Dog Chico channel. And y'all know how we doing it, man. The pregame show. Y'all go check it out. Also, Brian Howard's channel and Buffstampede.com. Dog said I look like Sir Mix-a-Lot. Hold on. Sir Mix-a-Lot look, yeah, he's kick those healthy thoughts. Baby got back. Hey, matter of fact, I just heard a fun fact about Sir Mix-a-Lot. So Mix-a-Lot made $100 million off that song, Baby Got Back. He produced it, and he wrote it, and performed it. So, hey, if I could do something to where I could get compensated for $100 million for it, hey, Baby Got Back then. OAA. Baby got back. Like Shannon Sharp say, hey, man, she ain't 180, she ain't a lady. Shouts out to everybody under 180 out there. You know what I mean? Naptown checking in. My 85% of brethren up in this thing. What's happening, man? You already know Big Beats Franklin. We checking in. 85% in the building. So that look like Sir Mix-a-Lot. I never got that one. Kick those healthy thoughts. Okay, Run DMC. All right. Hey, these frames are courtesy of or sponsored by, of course, and brought to you by Glass House Opticals. Y'all go check them out on Instagram. Glass House Opticals on Instagram right now. All right. BX in the building, Bronx. Y'all know what it is. What's happening with you, baby? South Bronx. Oh, now B Johnson. Checking in from Memphis 10. Jaw Slapper. Clay Orange. Oh, now. R. Crawley in the building. Big Dog Chico. Tab from Texas. It's the truth. I hope you have her on soon for sure. Tab from Texas. That's my girl. Y'all know what it is. She's going to be regularly seen on the Big Dog Chico channel. Y'all can also subscribe to her channel and get her subscribers up and support her on what she does. And yeah, we're going to continue to feature her content on my channel, and anybody else out there who has some content, who are content creators, who has some good content, who wants to be featured on a little bit bigger platform than maybe yours is right now, that can help you gain some more subscribers. I'm all about checking in and collaborating and helping other people out, because that's how you can grow. You know what I mean? So, oh, now Sweet Pea, Jersey checking in, Allen C, chat number one, love. Oh, now Houston, Texas. Y'all know what it is. Shouts out to my dog Slim Thugger and the OG, Paul Wall, Chameleonaire, the military man, checking in from Ninth Island, Vegas, for real. J&J, oh, now definitely the Ninth Island. Chico Sears, Run DMC's new member. Oh, my Adidas. Finish the rest of that for me. Dang, somebody texting me right now, but I can't see it because I'm on this. All right, hold on. I know what I can do. All right, we got Brian getting ready to check in. Y'all stay tuned. We got the Bufftime podcast coming up. If you didn't know, right here, the Big Dog Chico channel. What I will do right now, I will go ahead and get ready to add my dog Brian on. So here we go. Hold down for me. Spread a little aloha if you haven't already today. Hey, we got Brian getting ready to check in right now. Appreciate everybody in the chats. Let's go ahead and get the chat going. Let me know. Good evening, Junior Boxing. Oh, now Junior Boxing. All right, now we got Brian checking. We're going to talk a little bit about football right now. Let me know what y'all thinking. All right? Brian, what's happening? How you doing? Hey, baby, we got the Buffs checking in.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you been?
I've been good. It's been a good summer, but we're ready to get back at it. I think summer, once camp starts, summer's over. I don't care what the calendar says, what everybody else is doing. My summer's over.
Exactly. It's football time. Had the first meeting today. You're out there, everybody checking in right now. Of course, this is Buff Time Podcast. Brian Howell, buffzone.com, in here with me right now, coming in from Colorado. And the media will be open, or the team will be open to the media tomorrow, Monday to be exact. But they had the first meeting today. From your point of view, from your perspective, what did you see? What did you hear? What you got going on? And give us some insights from your point of view as we discuss the first meeting with the Buffs.
Yeah, just probably like a lot of people watched the videos well off and reached the people, posted some good stuff from the meeting. And obviously, Coach Prime brought in the local police to introduce to the guys and say, hey, let's have a good relationship here. And it's funny because Coach Prime didn't realize that one of the guys that's been on his security team there played for them. Mark Musto, and I actually covered him several years ago.
Okay.
Are we there?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yep, I got you. You
Yeah.
kind of went in and out
Okay.
right there, but I got you now.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Mark Musto, was an offensive lineman for the Buffs, a few years ago, and is on the security team, for CU, and so it was cool to see him there. Coach Prime didn't realize he played for the Buffs, but yeah, it was cool to see him there, and he was one of the guys that was there last year, protecting, kind of the bodyguards for Coach Prime. So it was cool to see him there, but they're ready to go. Looks like the team was there, and we're getting going with practice tomorrow.
Nice. Well, I remember the guys that used to ride with the team and protect the team, so to speak, as police officers back in the day. And I think those guys had some of the best jobs. As you saw, one of the guys said that, he's been around the team in some capacity for the last 10 years. He's a CU alum, and now he's finally got that coveted position to ride with the team and travel with the team on those games. That's going to be a hell of an experience for him. Our guy Neely was in the meeting. Of course, well off media, like you said, Reach People Media, shown everything that they could show on YouTube, minus some of the other things. But you saw some of the coaches step up there and address the team. Been very excited to see now it's official. You got Damian Lewis as a defensive line coach replacing Sal Sinceri. Warren Sapp was listed as a senior analyst for the squad. Instead of just a regular analyst, he's a senior analyst. And I think he's earned that. I like how Coach Prime kind of separated himself from that. From any other guys on the coaching staff, were you impressed by seeing them, and how excited are you for this upgraded, in my opinion, upgraded coaching staff?
Yeah, the two guys I'm most interested in seeing, I'm not sure, how much excitement that they displayed today, but Robert Livingston and Pat Shermer, the two coordinators, they're just kind of no nonsense and like, hey, we're here, we're ready to work, and let's get going. And obviously they're the two key coaches for this team, and the Buffs are going to kind of go as those two guys go. But I love what they bring. I mean, obviously the NFL experience, we've talked about it before, but they're kind of just that no nonsense NFL guys. And a couple weeks ago at Big 12 Media Day, Shiloh talked about Livingston, just saying, hey, I love having this NFL guy here. He's been where I want to go, and he can show me what I need to do to get ready for the NFL. That's why a lot of these guys like these NFL coaches, is they can kind of help them get where they want to go. Now they got to put in the work. Coach Prime says that all the time. You better put in the work, and if you want to be a pro, you better show me. So they the thing is with these players, if they want to be pros, they've got it all set up for them, and they've got people around them that are showing them how you behave. And then if you don't do that, it's on you as a player, because you've certainly got the people there.
He said, you show me, you don't want to work, basically. You show me you're not, built for this. You show me you're not going to give your all for this. I'll show you I don't want you here, dog. I'll show you that faster than you can. And I understand. I like how Coach Prime put that.
Yeah.
And I hate to even bring up, I'm not going to say his name. I'll just say this. Coach Prime has kind of proven that with a former 5-star. He had to eventually end up in the transfer portal because of
that's
not
the exact
doing
name I thought
things. And that's what he's saying. That's probably what everybody thought of. But, people are going to get up off him. But I think every player knows now when they step into that meeting room that I'm not above the program, no matter what my rating is. Not saying anyone else thought that, but just because of the situation that happened, every player is going to have that in the back of their mind now. And I think that's overall going to be a good thing for the team and for Coach Prime's message to get across to each player, because it's been seen, it's been proven. If you don't want to do the right thing, dog, you're going to be out of here one way or another, whether it's on your own terms, whether it seems like it or not, or whatever it is, but you'll be out of here. You won't be a part of this team.
Yeah, I think you and I thought of the same name as we watched that part of the video, and but I'll flip it back and say another name that I think of is Travis Hunter. I mean, look at how much that guy puts in the work, and he's a guy that is on his way to the NFL because he's got a boatload of talent. But it appears, at least from me from the outside watching, that Travis Hunter puts in the work, and he puts in the grind and all that stuff to be as good as he can be. And so I think the path is set up for these guys. Coach Prime has said it many times, and that's why he's got pro coaches there, because these guys they want to know how to get there. There's no excuses if you don't get there.
Yeah. So just to let everybody know, coming up this week, of course, you're going to have practice starting tomorrow. Brian and myself will give you guys, and we'll talk over all of these things that's going on day by day, week by week, however we want to do it. But just stay tuned. More Bufftime podcasts. Of course, we're going to be coming. When do we? Monday, probably get back on here, Tuesday, Brian? Tuesday,
yeah, we haven't really discussed it yet, but that's kind of what we've done in the past. That's what we did during the spring, was kind of those off days. That's what we would talk. We haven't discussed it yet, but I think probably a Tuesday, Thursday type of thing. It looks like we're going to get access Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and so Tuesday and Thursday might be good for you and I. But we're gonna, whatever it is. I think you and I are going to get together a couple times a week and do this show and talk some Buffs, because there's a lot to talk about.
I hope that's on my end, but that you're going in and out. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear Brian okay. If not, Brian, can you just say what you said one more time, because I didn't hear any of it.
Okay. Well, hopefully it works. But yeah, whatever it is, you and I are going to do a couple times a week. Whether it's Tuesday, Thursday, whatever it is, there's going to be a lot to talk about. Tomorrow's the 29th, and it's exactly 1 month away from the opener, if you can believe that. So there's not a whole lot of time between now and North Dakota State.
Exactly. I'll say this too. Coach and the other coaches, some of the coaches said we're about, I think Sherman and Coach Prime said we're about a month away. Coach Prime, don't be saying a month. Y'all might as well say, man, we're about 3 weeks away, because that other week, that fourth week is game week. We're ready to go now. So you really got three weeks to prepare and to get right. So have that sense of urgency for this whole squad to get your mind right, because there's no turning back now, just like Coach Hagan.
Yeah, looks like Chico cut out, but only 25 practices. You can put it at weeks, whatever it is. 25 practices is what they get, and that's not a lot. And it sounds like a big number, but I think to Coach Prime's point, if you're a player, you better not look at it as a lot of practices, because those are going to go by very fast. Before you know it, you're going to be on practice 5, then you're going to be on practice 12, and then next thing you know, it's like, hey, we got a game on Thursday. And so you better have a sense of urgency, because it's going to go fast.
Exactly. All right. Well, stay tuned for more from this channel right here, BiggDogg Chico channel. As we have coming up next, we got Uncle Neely and myself on the Uncle Chico Show, our first live show. That's how we're gonna bring it to you. But of course, Bufftime podcast, premium primetime Buff Talk, as Brian and I started months ago now. We're going to keep this going during the season and continue to discuss Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes and everything else around it. Brian, you want to leave them with anything?
No, just, hey, everybody check out buffzone.com. I've got a lot of coverage of the Buffs, and including, I posted today kind of a primer for preseason camp with some of the top position battles, which you and I can get more into later this week, because it's still pretty early. Yeah. It'll still be the first couple of days of camp, but lots of position battles to talk about with the lines and running back, things like that. And so I think there's so much we can talk about, and we'll discuss next time. But there's a lot. The Buffs have a lot of work to do. No matter how you view this team, whether you think they're going to go 12-0 or 2-10, whatever, they've got a ton of work they got to do in the next month, and we're going to talk about it.
Exactly. So I can't wait to do it. A ton of work, but I will say this: a ton of talent also. You just got to shape it and get it in the right formations and get everybody working together the right way, and we'll see how it comes together. So, hey, stay tuned for more. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, coming all the other good stuff. Bufftime podcast. We're going to be up and about this thing. Peace in the Middle East.
Awesome. Take care, guys.
Yeah. All right.